Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're new. My name is Leisha. I am the owner of 413 Design LLC, and I am your wreath lady. Typically, I don't do like vlog or blog style videos. I tend to just do mainly like tutorial videos. But I thought I would try something new, something different, and do a little like vlog. It is currently 12:44 a.m. on Saturday, November 18th. And I am gearing up for a very huge vendor event. So before I tell you about the event, I just want to apologize. The lighting in my craft room is awful, as you can see. But if you know me, I like my videos to be real and raw, and this is as real and raw as it gets. My craft room at a time that I should be in bed. So let me tell you a little bit about this event. I apologize for any like background noise. My hubby has the 3D printer going. My son is gaming, so if you know, you know. And then my daughter just got home today from college for Thanksgiving break, and she brought all the college laundry with her, so the dryer is going. So I apologize for all the noise. All right, so the event that I am doing, it is the Indulge holiday event. So this will be my very first time going out of state for a vendor event, which is why I thought this would be perfect to vlog and kind of take you with me. Those of you who follow my channel or who know me in real life, you know I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. But this particular event is in Dayton, Ohio. So not super far, but it is about an hour and a half. So I am a little bit nervous about like packing everything. I have made my list. I do this when I like pack to go on vacation too, but I've got my list of like everything that I need. With this being an event that is out of state, I can't just run home and get stuff if I forget it. So our plan is to leave here around 8 a.m. I know us, so it's probably going to be closer to like 8:45. Spoiler alert, we didn't leave until 10. But we're going to shoot for 8. Right now, my craft room, it looks like a tornado hit it, went away, and then like a hurricane came through. Let me just give you a glimpse. Please, this is a safe, no judgment zone, so please don't judge me. Like, I feel like if my craft room was currently clean and organized, you would be like, girl, you are not a crafter. So with that being said, let me just show you. It's really hard to believe that maybe 2 weeks ago, this room was totally clean, totally organized, but as you can see, it is a hot mess and a half. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to kind of give you an introduction and talk about what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I'm going to finish up and try to get a couple of hours of sleep. My husband is a terrible daytime driver and I'm a terrible nighttime driver, so I will probably drive there. But yeah, I'm excited to take you along this journey with me of my very first out-of-state vendor event. All right, here we go. I am here at the event. So my original plan was to, it's my hubby, My original plan was to vlog like getting things packed up and ready, but that did not happen. What did happen, I had like a meltdown, was crying and stressed, as always before shows. But we got here, albeit almost late, but we got here and rushed setting up in like 15-20 minutes, and it works out. So let me show you my space. For this event, I decided to go with a 10 by 20 space, which normally I do 10 by 10. I'm kind of liking this. I might be a little spoiled by this bigger space. To me, it feels more welcoming and inviting. So let me share with you. But before I share that, in my haste and rushing out the door, all the beautiful centerpieces that I had made, they stayed in my kitchen. Very lucky. My daughter has to come to Dayton today, Dayton, Ohio, for to pick up a dog. She's dog sitting, so she's bringing those with her. So yay for that. All right, let me show you my booth. It has been 24 hours now since the event ended, and I obviously am back home. We came back from Dayton last night, so I just wanted to share with you how it went. I didn't do as much like videoing and blogging and vlogging as I thought I was going to. All right, so I'm first going to talk about like the event itself and like the lead up to it. I would say of all the vendor events that I have ever done, this was probably like the most organized event, like on the front end of things, as far as like communication, the whole registration process and everything throughout, like leading up to the start of the event. So organized, so much communication, lots of support. Like it was great. There was never a moment that I was like, what's going on? What's next? What do I expect? You know, where do I go? Like everything was so organized. And I really appreciated that. Because I have been left in the dark, you know, and I'm doing an event next weekend and I have had no communication. So, this was really awesome. So I really appreciated that. The event coordinator, like she made it a point during the event to come over and thank me for being there, introduce herself in person. And when I tell you, like she was like a #1 cheerleader on Facebook, because anytime I would post something, post a wreath I had made or whatever else, like Miss Valerie was sharing it on her page, on the event page. Like it was amazing. So that made me feel really good. So from that standpoint, like it was great. And even when we got there to the event, like everything seemed to be really organized. There were a lot of different vendors, great variety. We were by the food, so it smelled good in my booth. For this event, I went with a 10-foot by 20-foot booth space. Sometimes when you've got a lot of wreaths, it can be really crammed in a 10 by 10. And I wanted people to feel like they could come in and walk around and just really enjoy and look, and us not be all like stacked up on top of each other. So I really enjoyed having that. I had, as you could see, like the video I did, like a little rug, and just tried to make it like an open and welcoming experience. So going into this event, we had kind of been told that they were expecting about 3,000 in attendance. So I was like, great, that's perfect. I'm excited. There were so many nights that I stayed up until probably like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, just working on wreaths, working on everything so that I was organized and ready. And I work a full-time job, so it's Yeah, it was a lot of late nights. And so I will say there was probably nowhere near 3,000 people that came. Um, in fact, even though I enjoyed myself and I enjoyed the event, I was a little bummed. Like it started out slow, and my husband had kind of pointed that out and like, we need more people. And I was like, it's all good. Like people are gonna come. It's the afternoon, like people will trickle in or whatever else. And yeah, like about halfway through the event, I started getting nervous. Um, I, it was a steady amount of people that came to the event, but like I said, nowhere near 3,000. There was a lot going on. They had a DJ, they had a fashion show, a lingerie fashion show. They had like music performers, stuff like that. So there was a lot. They had, they were doing like free mammograms and free health screenings. So it was cool. Like there was a lot of options. It's just the crowd that I think they were expecting didn't really come out. I had a lot of people that came to my booth and stopped in my booth, and everybody went on and on about how beautiful everything was. Unfortunately, that did not translate into sales. And when you work so hard, sorry, my dog is walking. When you work so hard and prepare and, all the late nights and long days, and then you drive, this was an hour and a half away from my home. So to do the drive and be at this event for 6 hours, the event was 6 hours long. So then you had, set up and tear down before and after. I sold one item, one $20 item, and I'm so grateful for that sale. Every sale is important, and I'm grateful for that. I'm genuinely grateful for all of the conversations that I had with people. There was an older lady who came to my booth and we were chatting, and as soon as she walked away, I was like, oh, she reminded me of my grandmother who passed away 10 or 11 years ago. So little things like that, like I really appreciate that. I look at everything as like a learning opportunity. So, it was cool. Like I'm grateful that I went to the event and did it. But it is a little deflating when you put a lot of work and money. This was not an inexpensive event to be a part of. And yeah, it gets a little frustrating. So I definitely left bummed. Yeah. So with that being said, and being bummed and everything, again, I want to really just highlight the positives. I had one sale. I had great conversations. I had one conversation in particular. I am not going to discuss what this conversation was about until something maybe comes of it. But let's just say that this conversation that I had could lead to some really amazing opportunities for my business. So, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So I'm grateful for all of that. I like the event. They're having another one in May. Me personally, I'm probably not going to go back. It's kind of a big risk. And especially being far away, it's just a lot. Like had things have been different yesterday and maybe I had more sales. I know there's other businesses that sell smaller items or, like physically smaller items that I guess they did really well. And everybody's talked about how they're going to go back. I probably won't. That's not anything negative against the event itself. It's just with my experience, I don't have the extra funds to take another risk. That's just real talk. So I probably will not participate in the event again. But like I said, it was really well organized. It was really well put together. They've been doing this, these events for almost 15 years now. So that's amazing. So that was it. That was my experience. The lights that I shared like a little bit back. So this event was at a fairgrounds. And so they had one of those like drive-through light displays. My husband and I did not drive through it. By the time the event was over, we were ready to load up and get out. Like we were so tired because we both had stayed up so late. But I did take pictures and little videos and stuff like that. So that was really cool, really neat once it got darker to go outside and see that. And I really enjoyed spending time with my husband and just being goofy. We laughed a lot. I think we were like a little delulu, like by the time halfway through the event because we were just so tired. But I appreciated him being there and helping me and just... yeah, so that was it. That's my event vlog, if you will. And yeah, my next thing that I'm going to be doing is cleaning my craft room. It is a hot mess. My husband took the majority of my wreaths, all those wreaths that you saw in my booth. He took those and hung them in my storage unit. Just so that I can access my craft room. So that'll probably be the next thing that I do. Might make a couple more things. I've got some ideas of a few things. And yeah. So I think that what I'm going to do, so if you've made it this far in my video, I have something special for you. So if you go to my website and you decide to purchase a wreath, I ship anywhere in the United States. At checkout, if you use the code, this will be all in capital letters, YouTube 23. YouTube 23. Because it's 2023 for like another month and a half, you will receive 15% off your order. And I'll run that through the end of November. Maybe longer, but at least through the end of November. That's it. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video, for coming along my journey of my event. I have more videos coming. I've got another tutorial coming within the next day or so. It'll be the woodland ruffle. Y'all know that's my favorite method. So I have a woodland ruffle video coming. I just need to finish editing it. And that's it. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to comment below. Leave me a message, tell me what you think, share an experience about an event that you've done, or let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Thank you so much for chilling with me today. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.